Alright guys, I thought I'd do a short little video here on a purchase I did on Amazon. This is a OEMTOOLS 25936, and this is a LED flashlight. On the end here we have a screw on pointer, extremely sharp tip. This is actually 8/32 threads. You can actually buy a banana clip that screws on here as well, so if you want to use probes, you can use needle probes on it as well. The reason why I bought this is because the alligator clip screws onto the end of it. And there's a number of other tools that I have, a bed of nails and some other stuff that have this thread in it. That's the reason why I bought this. I do have one of these lights already. One of the problems I ran into is I've had it so long that the coil just actually fell apart on it. It's a good quality light. It's actually an OTC. It looks identical to this. And one of the reasons I buy these cheap flashlights, or not flashlights, but cheap test lights, is I can unscrew this guy right here, and if it looks the same, 90% of the time the threads are the same on these guys, and you could take this cord and transfer this over to your snap-on. So when I buy these weird off-the-wall test lights, they usually have the small end on it like this. I usually take this and I transfer this over to my snap-on or my Matco light or whatever it is, because like I said, 90% of the time the threads are the same, and Snap-on and Matco will not sell you a cord, they'll sell you a new test light. That's not the particular use that I have for this one. This one right here, my original one, I actually put a bulb inside of here and it actually melted. It was an incandescent light and not an LED light. I used it for checking shorts to grounds and other things like that, and poor connections, and it draws more amps naturally. So I decided to buy another one. This one does have an LED light in it, and this is great for checking shorts across the fuse box. I'll probably end up buying another one of these once I verify the threads fit my other test light, and I'll probably end up buying another one of these, and I'll use it for checking across shorts. If I have a short to ground and keeps blowing the fuse, instead of putting fuses inside of the fuse box repeatedly, I'll jump this across it. Because this is an LED, this can set and run constantly, and it's not going to melt the housing like an incandescent light. So what I'll do is I'll put my fuse, dummy fuse in there, and hook these two probes up to the top of it. I can't think of what they're actually called, but there's actually three of them for three different styles of fuses, but they have normal spade terminals on top, so you can make an amp loop out of it or whatever you might want to. But I put those actually in the fuse box, and then I'll hook this to it. Naturally the test light will light, because on one end we have a short to ground, on the other end we have power. So this test light will light. We no longer have to use fuses or circuit breakers and melt wiring and things of those nature. So that is the purpose that I bought this for. Like I said, I do have one of these lights already, but I ended up putting a smaller bulb in it. It looks like a fuse, but it's not. I believe is what I put in there is a interior light lamp. And what ended up happening, checking shorts and stuff like that, I ended up melting this housing, checking for draws and so forth. I ended up melting this housing. I can't get the bulb out of it no more. So that was the reason for buying this one. Like I said, I'll probably buy a second one as well, because I'm probably going to rob the end off of this. And you can find these lights. This one was 14 bucks. And you can find an LED light, one of the Chinese ones with the cord on it, that'll match your Snap-on, I believe for like 8 bucks. So these test lights are well worth it as far as the import ones. And this particular one, I believe, me personally, it's a lifesaver to me because of the things that I can adapt to it. I have a number of ends that'll screw on the end of this. Like I said, I have a banana lead that'll actually plug into my test leads, plug into my voltmeter. Alligator clips like this. I have alligator clips with a bed of nail in it. So there's a number of, other things I have that will connect to this, and I've used in the past. But like I said, I damaged the test light by putting an incandescent light in it. Like I said, I will keep the LED in this one. I plan on buying another one, or an $8 one with this similar cord on it, to repair my broken cord on my Snap-on one. So I hope that guys gives you guys some kind of insight into why I buy these, what I use them for. And like I said, I not only buy them to use them, I also buy them for parts. So $8 versus 40, 50, $60 for a Snap-on light when I can just replace the cord for $8 or less, especially on a prime sale, is well worth it to me. Like I said, the particular part number on this one, like I said, it is a OEMTOOLS. Get that to adjust there. It is an OEMTOOLS. The part number on this is 25936. All right, guys. Have a good night. If you have any questions, let me know. Drop them below and I'll answer them. Give me a like, share, subscribe, and we'll talk to you later. Thank you, guys.